So now we know what to do. So let's go ahead and
A flower bud.
we're going to worship it.
Worship it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
There's a name we haven't seen in a while. Mama, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. How to learn how to read Japanese? Rosetta Stone.
It bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it,
Good to
but
see,
it's
RJ.
better
Hope
than
you're doing
nothing
well.
happening.
Have you been caught up on this, RG? Or have you been lurking the whole time? Oh, not the website brick. I got the actual thing. The buy CD thing. It's a hole in tree. That's rock 2, right? Hole in tree.
A hole in a tree.
Stick your hand in.
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
Oh, okay, cool, RG. Yeah, I like where Overwatch is and where it's going, so I hope you're
Whoa.
enjoying it too. This game is awesome,
fell,
by the way.
But I am still in the forest.
100%
It's darker than
recommend
before.
watching
What?
all
Is
of it.
someone there?
Hey!
That
to hear,
voice
RG.
is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
Okay, so don't talk about the rock. I need to go to the tree first. Hole in tree 2. We're gonna punch it, I think.
a hole in the tree. It looks about as big around
Tackle it.
as a... Understood. I will do my best.
Oh, cool, RG. That's fun.
This is a picture of him.
Everyone is so young.
Okay, now I think he's over here.
5 minutes left, Date.
Renju...
Show picture.
Renju, look at this.
Run away! He jumped into Wabbit Hole to Albuquerque.
What is this hole? Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's even more difficult to see now.
Is that it? That's rock 1.
4
Hole
minutes.
in tree 3.
Another hole in a tree.
Hole.
About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Those are pretty big.
A what? Capybara? Scream, peek inside, or tackle? Peek.
What is this? A web of some kind?
Well, it would have to be a
Oh, is
spider
it?
web.
You would know that,
I
Barb.
have web on my face. A hole in a...
Tackle it.
Leave it to me. Ah! Date, perhaps we should pursue a more peaceful route.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
A hole in a tree.
Scream!
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink. But still.
Hitomi stopped.
Scream. Oh, good. She did. She stopped because she was running around in circles. Where did she stop running around in circles? Here you are. So we get to talk to Hitomi.
That's Hitomi.
Hug her.
Hitomi? I see.
Well,
She dresses modestly, but underneath she has a curvaceous body.
good work, Aiba. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
That's Hitomi.
3 minutes, Date.
Talk to her?
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Guess she can't hear you. She
No.
looks like she's looking for something.
That's Hitomi. Where?
Well, you
Shoulder.
could, you know, touch her...
But in this Somnium, she might be a minor.
her stomach. Test how soft her stomach is.
If you say so.
Yeah, see if she's pregnant.
I touched it.
So, what's the softness situation? Tell me.
It was soft. Nice and pliant. No noticeable abdominal muscles.
Valuable information indeed. Thank you, Iba.
You old pervert.
Nah, he's just a man.
That's Hitomi.
Was that all of them? No, Inspector.
Hitomi Sagan. Like Renju, this must have been approximately 20 years ago.
Something must have happened around that time.
So, like last time when we saw Renju, we had to punch a hole. Now we need to find something to do to bring to her. So let's see. We did the hole in the tree 3. We screamed to make her stop.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
So that's 3. Does this have any new options?
A hole in...
Did we not? We're just going to do this because we need to get it.
I won't get sucked in.
Oh, okay.
A cord bracelet has appeared on my
Scream
wrist.
and put your hand in.
Perhaps it belongs to someone.
Might be important. Hold on to it.
Scream and put your hand in. That's a double. And it went away. So now I think we can talk to Hitomi again.
That's Hitomi.
Yep, show bracelet.
Do you remember this? Wait!
Follow her!
On it!
Maybe we'll get lucky and finish this one before we need to reset. So far, all the rocks have been useless. Is she back by the flower or something? It's rock 2. Did I already do a rock 3? Yeah, rock 3 is pointless.
You have 1 minute left.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find where to go. So wait, if this is rock 1, the flower's near here, right? Oh, hole 2.
A large hole. Was this here before?
No, because it's hole 2. Jump in.
If there is nothing left to do... Huh!
Yeah, we know Iris's foot, or Iba's foot hurts.
Date, what is...
I don't know. It's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I know, it's a
I
pain in
see.
the butt.
Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
Oh, wow. Okay, I can barely see things that way. I don't see anything that way. So I'm going to go here. My gosh, freaking tree. Get out of my way. Cluster amaryllis.
A licorice flower.
Last time we worshipped it. What was it called? Licorice? Licorice flower. Stick it up.
Let's do it. What?
Yay, dig!
Another hole.
What's a hole? It's a death lily? Oh gosh.
A large hole.
Jump in.
We've come this far. I will not protest now. Huh?
But we're gonna run out of time. Unless this ends it. We'll see.
That is...
We'll see if we need the time or not. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They first buried their friend somewhere in the mountains. Corpse flower. It's another name for it. That was a good one. One reset for optimization, but pretty good. Told you, it's the Cheetos. If I ever get stuck, just eat Cheetos.
Hitomi, I think I know what happened 18 years ago. You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju. Monica was murdered.
Good to see you, RG.
You and Renju found the body in the mountains, and you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse. And my guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore. I'll tell
Some
you
cool
the
lore,
truth.
Farley. "18 years ago." Oh gosh, this is the intro music.
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not? Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body.
I bet So thought she was pregnant at the time.
I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you. And especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal. He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks?
Yeah, he's a freak. He's be
He
punched in
knew
the
how
face.
the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it. There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble.
Could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
By the way, her name is Iris.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case.
Bracelet? Oh.
It's a
Tracker.
GPS transmitter. Just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
It will. That way we can find your dead body up in the mountains. Planning ahead.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan, but I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate. But we could guess what happened.
Whose Somnium did we see that in? Iris? No. Oh, it was So Somnium. That's right. So saw that. Right? Am I getting the Somniums mixed up? Hold on. First, let's save, because we got out of the Somnium successfully. I want to make sure I get this correctly. Which Somnium was the warehouse? Okay, no, that was you. No. This was the warehouse. Sojijima. Okay, so it was So's. So saw her die. And for some reason we thought it was him, but it wasn't. And it did one of those don't kind of things, so I don't really know. About Monica's killer.
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right? But that's not true. Monica was killed by Saito Sejima,
Who?
the son of So and his late wife.
Oh. Okay.
Saito was 12 at the time.
12?
Yes,
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know.
Because his dad's
I can't
crazy?
imagine.
That's messed up. But that's going to be another entry. That's good. Who told you this?
Renju told me.
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told
See you later,
them.
Brick. What did So say to Monica?
He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything.
With taxpayer money. What happened after Monica's murder?
So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras. He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
The incident was 18 years ago. That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Okay.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men.
Oh, does that mean he then took the eye out? I think the first Cyclops killer took the eye out after they were dead, and the new one takes it out, like, before.
Again, neither Renju or I saw this. We were just waiting at my house for Monica to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
Yeah, the sun could be the
The
killer.
GPS Renju gave to Monica?
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home, but we saw the GPS getting further and further away from
It could
the
still
city.
be Date, by the way.
Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
Don't want to throw that
What
out.
about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
What?
Those are Kumakura
Dang it.
men.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded. I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long,
We good here?
Yeah. Cover her.
Just a minute.
He's gonna go down and take her eye.
Beautiful.
the Kumakura people covered Monika's body, then left. Renju and I ran over and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw.
Monica! Monica! We need to call the police.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us. They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be gone.
Where is So's son?
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone. He knew when something couldn't be handled by the
Is
police.
that going to be 89?
He said that they would do anything to kill the child. And
That's a
I
possibility.
believed him.
That's 40-ish.
We had to protect Monica's baby. We
If this
had
was
to,
18 years ago,
no matter what.
and the son was
Okay.
12,
I
maybe
understand.
40-ish. It could be. That's a possible connection.
I decided to trust him.
Decisions.
We couldn't leave Monica's body in the forest. We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it. But it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry, I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monica.
That's why it's kept cold.
Monica, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them. I'm sorry, Monica. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monica.
That's a shoebox? Oh, it's a shoe cabinet. Never mind. Look all prim and proper. Renju, 19 years old. About the killer.
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica. So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only...
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
That would add a layer if the 89 is the son.
I feel the same way.
No.
But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that.
Because then she would have fell in love with the killer of her best friend.
Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come. So wait until the right moment. Okay?
Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. Because 89 knew Iris when she was only like 12. And he would have been in her 40s by then, right? I don't know. Did you get the birth certificate?
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate, and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like... I'm somehow betraying Monica. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that. Because a war is about to begin.
A war?
What?
Between you and the baby.
Eh?
You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time.
Figurative.
You might even start to resent Monica for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
What should we name her?
I was thinking about her name.
Better than Corpse Flower.
How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology? And the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that. It's also for Monika's name. The kanji for Monica uses the character for love. And Monica reminds me of Manako, Japanese for eye.
That's a stretch.
So both names
In
have
English.
something to do with the eye.
In Japanese, that makes
And
sense.
eye, which
Means
means
love.
love, will always be a part of Iris.
That's like...
So that's how you came up with the name?
And that's how we get the
Don't you think
word
it's
games
nice?
for ASAP.
Iris. Iris.
Makes sense now.
Yeah, I really like it.
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected. Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her, Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep, and I always needed to put her to bed so carefully. It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again, so I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full, raising Iris. I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Is Mommy proud of me?
Very proud.
Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again.
Who?
Mommy, you are so good at dancing.
Sounds like a strip bar.
Mommy, pancakes are done. Sorry, I burned it a little.
Just the way I like it.
Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it. My body dances on its own.
Got that groove thing,
Mommy,
baby, yeah.
Don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better? I want to dance again with everybody.
Oh, right, that's right.
Hey, Mommy, do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching.
I'd say I'm pretty sure we're the one that bought you your shirt.
Mommy,
Yes.
thank you for everything.
You've never broken a bone?
I love you more than anything in the whole wide world.
I've been hit by a car, so it
Mommy,
hurts.
look. I drew it.
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun. We should do it again.
The food or the food fight?
Both.
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again, too. Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it. I say go for it.
Go for it.
I would always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monica that I would avenge her. But I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Renju was exaggerating. But there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monica's body to the police, So would be punished by the law. And the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father. And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been
Biological
silent for
mother.
18
You are
years.
the real mom.
I didn't want to lose Iris. But
Biological mom, the one the baby came out of.
fate can be
Real
cruel.
mom, the one that raises the
God
kid.
used other means to take Iris from me. In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you. But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was...
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor, but the procedure would be so expensive. With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford. I thought hard about it, about how I could get my hands on that kind of money, but I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed. Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened.
Ugh.
Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail Sojima.
I mean, I'm not for blackmailing, but he can get his... That's fine getting his butt kicked.
2 days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come. After I hinted at what happened 18 years ago, I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived...
Oh, is this when you had it on the... So she put the body on the thing?
He walked over to the workbench, where I had laid Monica's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito, not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
It's a recording. You can't really have him answer a
I told him to
recording.
keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras. Even if he found out who I was, without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me.
Yeah,
and
he
there's
did.
no way he'd risk his political career, not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse.
And then saw us go in?
I came out of my hiding place to put Monica's body back. But then, something unexpected happened. I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me. And when you were done looking around...
It can't be. Iris.
I was losing consciousness?